No one is going to work harder at your development or your career than you. And that's a hard lesson for a lot of leaders that we coach, especially those working in larger organizations. They tend to just hang out and wait for the company to invite them to something rather than taking ownership of their career and deciding what they want to do in their current role or for their next role or the role after that, and being intentional about developing themselves to accelerate their path to what they want. When I'm coaching a leader and they'll say, well, I want to get a promotion, or I want to get a raise, or I want, okay, that's great. Why? Right? What are you trying to get to? So the first thing I want to get clear on with you is, what do you want to do next? Can you answer that question? Is there a role that you want to do next? And you're younger than I am, so is there a role after that that you want to do, so that you're being a little bit more intentional about the path that you're on, so that you can use your current role as a laboratory to grow yourself, to make yourself that much more valuable and attractive to the organization to move to that role that you want to do next. But it begins with knowing what you really want, so that you're not waiting for the company to just, say, here, try this, that you know what experience you want and what results you want, so that you can be intentional about the next role that you're moving towards, and that it's the great next step, that it's moving you in the right direction to that ultimate role that you might want. So know what you want. And as I said, use your current role as a laboratory to close any gaps that you might have in terms of knowledge or skill or experience. So that's another thing. You need to mind the gap. Pay attention to those gaps. That what are the gaps that you need to close to make it easy for you to move to that next role and the role after that. What do you need to learn? What do you need to get better at? What experience do you need in order to move yourself forward? Set really concrete development goals to close those gaps. I mean, really concrete. I need to learn this. I need to develop this particular skill. I need this kind of experience in order to get to that next role. So once you get clear on those development goals, because you know where you want to head to, find an accountability partner. Tell them, here are the things that I'm trying to get better at. I would love to have a conversation with you on a regular basis so that you can tell me from your perspective, how am I doing? If I say I want to get better at listening and asking great questions, you see me in a bunch of meetings, every couple of weeks, you and I could get together and I could say, so how am I doing? And your accountability partner will tell you the truth. I don't see you listening a lot, or some of your questions aren't that great, or you don't ask enough questions. So find an accountability partner who's going to tell you the truth and help you on your journey to develop yourself. And then lastly, talk to your manager about it, right? Talk to them about your career. Tell them what you want to do next and when you hope to do that by. And my hope for you, my wish for you, is that you have a manager that is supportive of your working to achieve those development goals and working to move to that next role as quickly as possible. They should be in your corner. And if they're not, maybe that's a sign. Let's get you working for someone who's really fully supportive of you owning your journey and taking your development seriously and moving your career in the direction that you want to. Lean into owning it. No one's going to work harder than you. That's Ultra Leadership. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Help us grow the community. Let's all get better together.